Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of Taskbod. Last episode, we finished up the easy clues and started up our dungeoneering journey. And the weekly Taskbod fact is, there are no stupid questions, just stupid answers. It is pretty interesting. In RS3 they made a new type of a wool that you need to shear off the sheep, just to avoid people like directly buying the balls of wool, I guess. And yeah, all you need to do is get 20 of those wools and then make them into a ball, and then go back to the freight for to complete the task. And that's sheep shearer mini quest done. Let's see what our next task will be. And our next one will be to obtain a totem of treasure by pulling up 20 ancient sigamites. So after pulling this flower, we will have to finish our task. Boom. Let's see what our next task will be. And our next task will be to charge the Elder Sword Engram at the Memorial of Codex. Nice. We can find the Engram itself in Void Knight area, where you do pest control. And we need 400 flickering energies. Flickering energies are north of Falador. So I just talked with Orla and she took it away. And that's it. And we also placed it on the pedestal now that we gave the engram to the lady. And that's a task completed. Nice. And our next task will be to complete the easy Daemonheim achievement diary. That should be a pretty easy unlock after going pretty dry in the Daemonheim while getting the gem bag. And now there is one task completed. And by trying to enter this sinkhole, this is now easy Daemonheim achievement diary is done. Now we just need to go and talk with the dude. That's the achievement diary task completed. And it brought us to 31 Herblore. Let's see what our next task will be. And it will be to complete the beginner Lumbridge achievement diary. Another diary. By talking to this little guy over here, we're going to finish up the... Yeah, we got an antique lamp that's going into Herblore straight away. And let's see what our next task will be. And our next task is to build the tier 1 of Bee Creation Machine, which means we can do the bringing home the bacon quest. Nice. This is actually a pretty fun quest. It is a quest about how a man named Eli found out that pigs could be used to make bacon. It's pretty fun. We just made a pig with a back on it. And that's bringing home the bacon completed. We now have an access to the different types of pigs that we can use. Nice. And our next task will be to complete both of the strongholds. That's a pretty easy one. We have already went to the tier 3 in one of them, and it's pretty easy to just go to the tier 4, get the boots, and that's it. And that is Stronghold of Security done. We got fancy boots and we got fighting boots. Nice. And opening up this treasure chest gives us the gloves, and that's achievement completed, which means task completed. And the next task is to complete 5 super runs for Captain Teneloth. We have already done Death Plateau, so it is going to be a fairly simple one. After giving in this final supply, we should be done with the task. And yep. That's the task completed. Nice. And our next one, complete the Wolf Whistle quest. That's a quick one. Who's making the soup this time? I guess these are these trolls. And that's the Wolf Whistle completed. And our next task will be to assist the citizens of Morton. And that is Shades of Morton completed. Now we just need to use one extra dose of serum 200 an 8 on this guy, and then give the diary to Apothecary in Verak, and then the task is completed. And that is task completed. And our next task will be to receive the permanent boost from the Boon of Bright Energy. Nice. Now we'll quickly get 300 energy, and then we can complete the task. And let's complete the task. And that's the task completed. Nice. And our next task will be 100% sprite focus 5 times. After this buff goes to 100, that should be task completed. Nice. Let's see what our next one will be. And our next task will be to create 25 anti-poison potions. It's a miracle with unicorn horn dust, which means we're going to go and murder the unicorns near Relic Lodestone. So I'm ready to kill some unicorns and check this fucking mad lad out. Rune Warhammers. Full rune with a chain body. Crazy man. But yeah, off to killing those black unicorns now. And these are the last potions I need to make. Boom. We have 25 now. Nice. And our next task will be to have a challenging check with Vorago. Nice. And after choosing Can I Face You, we should complete the task. And our next task will be to obtain a uniquely colored tribal mask. Wear it and kill another voodoo victim. And that is jungle potion completed. Now we can start the cleanup in order to spawn the voodoo victims to get the mask. Nice. While cutting those jungles in order to repair the fence, we actually got a good tuber or cow tuber or whatever it's called. And I know that it is a requirement in OSRs. I guess it might be in RS3 as well, so I'm gonna keep that one. And we got our first voodoo victim. After destroying him, we will get the mask, and then it is a task completed. Fun fact, you can't attack it with the mage and the fire spells, otherwise the mask won't drop. Ooga booga, and that's a task completed. And the next task will be to obtain a unique from the Gabbish Face Punch Bonanza. Nice! So we have now reached the point where we actually have to start getting like outfits and different abilities and stuff. So I guess we're going for outfit now, because CD side is not worth doing right now. And that's the first game done. We got 137 points. And daily bonus giving me an additional 137, which means I have 412 now. That is another 195 points and an extra 195 on top of it. And we have 800, which means we can buy a piece of farmer outfit. And yeah, farmer's cuffs. So that's a task completed. Let's see what our next one will be. And the next task will be to obtain any breed of a dog. And yeah, we can just buy it from a store, and that's a task completed, so that's a quick one. And yeah, we can choose which type of a dog I want. I have a spaniel in my real life, so I guess this one reminds me the most. Too bad they don't have a real spaniel, but I guess I'll go with Dalmatian one. And it costs 500 coins, and yep. We have the Dalmatian now. That means task completed. And the next one will be to find the Totem of Intimidation by searching Rubble of Anarconia. This is the last totem task of beginner tier. And this top can be found here. Right here there is a rubble, and after searching this we get the last piece, and that's a task completed. And our next task will be to complete the first Boric task. Nice. So the first Boric task is to mine 30 coal from Zeus village. And what is interesting is that Boric, the son of Doric, gives you mining tasks, whereas Doric gives the smithing tasks. So that's how they dynamically work together. That's pretty good. But yeah, off to mining. So the coal truck has 30 pieces of coal, and now talking with this guy should finish our task. And that is the Boric's task 1 completed. I couldn't record it because those giant bats kept on attacking me. But let's see what our next task will be. And the next one will be to dye the hair of your cat or kitten purple. Nice. So it comes out we can't really do the purple cat mini quest just yet because we need to do Swept Away, which is actually started here in the same place west of Drain or Lodestone. We just need to start talking with Maggie instead of Wendy. And that is Swept Away completed. Now off to create the purple cat. And we also have access to 9 more of these goulashes that you can get by using a bowl on here. And again 10 times the XP of the level. So for example, Herblore, I have 35 here, so if I would use the goulash on here I would get 350 XP. But I will keep it for later because it is allowed. And I will keep it for later because in case I have some stupid thing I don't want to do, like train summoning or have one level off in construction of hidey holes or something, then I can come here and get it off really quickly. And that is Purple Cat mini quest completed. Let's see what our next task will be. And our next task will be to obtain Uraeus and the Aten. To get access to those Thunk Galphites, you actually need to come all the way here to Galphite Nursery, and after the Diamond in the Rough quest, you can actually climb down here. And here are those Thunk Galphites that you can slice open, but you need a slash weapon. So I don't think the Warhammer is going to work. Yeah, so I just brought the Wilderness Sword one. And yeah, happy cutting I guess. And that's already 18 acquired. I guess around 20 KC perhaps, I'm not sure how to track that. And after 5 or 6 Thunk Galphites after the last clip, we got Uraeus, and this will be a task completed. Our next one will be to obtain a unique from Cabbage Face Punch Bonanza. Another game completed, 78 more, so one more game. Let's do it. And that's another game completed. Let's buy another piece of armor outfit. We got boots, and that's a task completed. Nice. And our next task will be to complete the 3rd Doric task. This is a simple one. We just need to build 2 mithril items and then it's done. Pretty easy. And that's 8 mithril and 8 coal. And now we're going to make 8 mithril bars out of it. And that's Doric task 3 completed. Let's see what our next task will be. And our next task will be to obtain the carries, which means we need to do contact. I'm pretty glad that we now have protection prayers, because otherwise this quest is going to be pretty hard. But yeah, let's do it now. And we're starting the contact quest. This is it boys. I guess I'm gonna go the quick route and see perhaps it is possible. So there is a possibility to go down here and then you can pretty much skip most of it. But there are Locust Riders and Scarab Mages down here. So I gotta chuck eat while I run through. But I guess I can manage. And that is the monster we have to kill. A giant cockroach, if I may. It should be a pretty easy fight. I'm not sure what to pray though. I have to check it out before I go in. So he hits with range, So we go in, we prearrange. And it's going to be an easy fight. I can already feel it. Did I just safe spot it? I think I safe spotted it. If that's the case, then it is an easy fight. No, but I mean, I'm not hitting that much, so it might be the case that you can't safe spot it if you're here. So let's try. I'll walk out. Yeah, it seems that they didn't safe spot it, but almost. Now it becomes the tank test. Yep. That's pretty much the quest completed. Nice. As I forgot to turn off recording for the last clip, then I didn't record the part where we completed the contact quest. But yeah, that's contact completed. Let's see what our next task will be. And our next task is complete the easy Felder achievement diary. That should be pretty easy. And that's one achievement diary task completed. Hallelujah. And that's another task completed in achievement diaries. By using this mind talisman that I got free from Birth of Magic store on Mysterious Runes, I can get it inside, and inside here, if I use it once more with the talisman in my inventory, I can craft myself a mind tiara, which is another task in achievement diary completed. Nice. After buying a single Whistle's mind bomb, we completed another task, which is the cool stuff. Another task is to buy a black chain body. You buy it, you put it on, boom, task completed. By climbing down to the mole, another task completed. This is a boss we're going to meet in easy tier, because we need to get the unique from him. By climbing up the Falador castle, easy peasy, task completed again. And we found out about our crest, and now the last thing is to bring cheese to the pet. I guess easiest way for us to get cheese is to go to Lumbridge and get it from Culinomancer chest. And the last achievement diary task is to give cheese to this treadmill, and there's this pet here, and we fed him, and that's it. Now we need to visit Red Bayard Franken Portsarium, and then it is completed. As usual, the lamp goes into a hair floor, 1000 XP, and that's a task completed. And our next task will be easy Fremennik achievement diary. Nice. The first task is to actually kill one of those cave rollers, so we'll do that really quick. Picking up 3 seaweeds, another task. Also killing 5 rock crabs is another task, and one of the tasks is just to come up here. And the last task in here in Relica is to fish a single fish in the fishing spot. Other 2 are in Barbarian Outpost and also Otto to start Barbarian training. And yeah, after speaking with Otto, that's another achievement diary task completed. And now the last one is to watch the tutorial of Barbarian Assault. And after learning about Barbarian Assault, I only have one question in RS3. How do you change the weapon attack type you attack with? Because I have no clue. But I mean, Barbarian Assault is a passive task, so we don't need to be doing it nowhere soon, so not a problem right now, but yeah, that's a question. But yeah, by the way, Fremennik said tasks easy completed. And that is Fremenix Sea Boots 1 achieved. And also 1000, oh no, 5000 Headblood XP. Nice. Let's see what our next task will be. And our next task is to offer the unexpected diplomacy relic to the mysterious monolith, which means we have to complete the Erosion 1 collection. This is going to take quite a bit of a time, but I guess I can edit the video while doing it, so it's all good in the end. So after 4 hours of digging in the mod, we actually now have everything we need to give in the Erosion 1 collection. And giving it in, we get the Seal of Profecius Prefettorio. And this we can now give in to the monolith at the Archaeology Guild. And then this will give us the bonus. So I'll see you there. We get a little shock. And now we have actually unlocked a relic. And as we have 3 slots, we can just harness it into a second slot. And now we have 10% increased all reputation gains. So that's pretty good. But yeah, let's see what our next task will be. And our next task will be Mascab Gudgel Override. And it seems we need to complete Call of Ancestors. Well, that is a big brain energy if I've ever seen one. But yeah, we're now in the lands of these Quibis, and we're helping them out to gather some resources and whatnot. And that is Call of the Ancestors done. We received the Gobi Warpaint overrides and Gobi Weapon overrides, and also the Magic Lamp for 1000 XP, and Liberation of Mascab, which is Raid reroll token. And yeah, that's the task completed. Let's see what our next one will be. And our next task will be to obtain RuneScape, which is retrieved by completing the quest Dishonor Among the Thieves. I've heard that people don't really like this quest, but let's find it out whether we like it or not. But yeah, off to another quest. And that's it, boys. Thank you for watching another episode of Taskbod. We're slowly moving towards the end of beginner tier, and we might reach there in the next episode. If you have any feedback, please leave me a comment. Like and subscribe. Thanks!